Hey guys, welcome to Project Metal Music's YouTube channel with your host Elion, and we are here with the brilliant Chris from the band Graveborn. Welcome, Chris.
Hey there, happy to be here.
So, Chris, could you introduce yourself and what you do within the band?
Yeah, my name's Chris Ramusewitz. I am one of the guitar players and sort of band leader for Graveborn. I'm also the face guy for all the PR stuff that we've been doing for this round of promo. Self-appointed in that way, but honestly, everyone else got busy jobs and schedules and things like that. I got the most free time, so here I am. I started the band roughly 12 or 13 years ago, and it's gone through some lineup changes, but I've been sort of the core member for quite some time. I'm the guy that basically, once we've done all the writing and everything and we start recording ourselves and getting things together, I'm the one arranging it, putting it into projects, organizing tabs, getting the ideas nice and cohesive, and I'm usually the one fielding emails, PR, distribution, things like that. So band leader and guitarist is sort of the main headline for that.
Cool, cool. So, let's dive into some questions. As a kid, what were you listening to?
Oh my God. So when I was very young, my dad would often be playing sort of like blues rock and hard rock and like grunge and like some pop stuff in the car, like on cassettes and CDs and things like that. So I started off with that. I would say I had like a lot of formative musical experience listening to video game soundtracks more than anything else because I was really into video games when I was a kid. And I can point to this special moment when I played Final Fantasy X. And on the Final Fantasy X soundtrack, there is like a metal song with sort of like fakey, harsh vocals on it. And I remember I was like 10 or 11 at the time, and I was like, what is that sound? You can do that with the voice? Where do I get more of this? So I ended up going on the early internet and going on some internet forums and being like, where do I find more music like this? And I got a bunch of recommendations, and I walked into a local music store over here in Boston, and I walked out with a copy of Cryptopsy's None So Vile, In Flames Colony, and Opeth's Blackwater Park. And those three albums, I think, just determined my trajectory for the styles of metal that I enjoy for forever. And like starting off with None So Vile is like you're just jumping right in the deep end, I think. But I loved it right away. So it was that and like video game music and like the pop stuff that I was hearing from the radio in my dad's car.
Cool, cool. So, apart from your dad, who was there anybody else who actually influenced you to get into music?
I would say honestly, my dad collected guitars. He wasn't much of a player, but he would like have them around the house a lot. And I remember just like wanting to touch them, to play around with them ever since I was small. And he eventually did give me one, but one of his friends gave me one guitar lesson one time, and I was like kind of off and running on that. And like all of my influences were like other bands for the longest time, just like musicians and bands that I would like look up the tabs for on the early internet. And my first influences were honestly like pop punk bands. I started learning Blink 182 songs, Sum 41, that kind of thing. And that was the start of my guitar journey. And then I started learning like your classic Metallica, like your like obvious things to start off with heavy metal. And then there's a long, long history from there. And when I started Graveborn, I would say that most of my influences were stuff like very melody heavy, death metal kind of stuff, like Children of Bodom, At the Gates. I was also super into the metalcore styles that were around New England at the time. So like your Killswitch Engage stuff, your Honor stuff was like top of the list for me. And as time went on, I had been listening to stuff like Necrophagist for the longest time. So Mohammed Sweetmez, obviously like a huge influence on any metal guitar player that grew up when I did in like the early 2000s. And it came around to like, in the 2010s, and so bands like Fallujah and Kardashev, those were like some of my favorite things just because they combined that sense of super heaviness with that ethereal lead guitar style that I really tried my best to fold into Graveborn's sound as much as I could. I don't really sound much like them, but they are a huge influence for me. And then, of course, video game musicians like Noboru Uematsu, Koji Kondo, all those Japanese guys. And on top of that, even pop artists. Like I'll say it, I'm a fan of stuff like the 1975 and Carly Rae Jepsen, even Sabrina Carpenter, stuff like that. So like early pops, even 2000s pop was part of what I was learning and playing at the time. All of that kind of folded into like what I do with Graveborn and a lot of my other music too. It's just like it's heavy, it's aggressive, but it's got to be catchy. There's got to be a melody. There's got to be something that keeps you coming back.
Cool, cool. Out of all the bands that you've listened to over the years, who was your sort of like main, or is there like several main influences that you sort of like said to yourself, I want to do this, I want to get on stage, I want to perform?
Oh, when I was younger, it was probably Children of Bodom at the start, to be honest with you. Like, just I loved the live style that they had of kind of not caring too much or like looking like they were kind of a party band in some ways and made it like kind of glamorize the live tour look for me. And they were probably some of the first that like really got me going. And then of course, like when I was a young kid, it was just about like playing guitar is cool and maybe girls will like me kind of thing. Spoiler alert. It's not, it's actually the other guys that tend to like you more if you play guitar, because then you can play in bands with them. Um, as you know, as I got older, it was just really like any musician that created something worthwhile and of note to me. Like it's the emotional part of it, of like getting up there and trying your damnedest to play something that you've put all your time and effort to. And that goes across like so many different kinds of styles. I can't really choose one band or artist or anything like that, because there's just so many human beings out there doing so many amazing things with their creativity and all the different styles that are out there that like I feel like we're surrounded by that creativity right now, and we always were in a way.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I was going to say we've been surrounded by music-wise anyway, with for quite a few things,
Yeah,
for quite a few centuries
yeah.
going for.
Easy to say. Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah. So were you in any bands prior to starting Graveborn?
I had done some things with like my high school friends that never really like did anything too serious. We were just kind of like in my friend's basement trying to like play covers or like write our own material. We recorded here and there, and we had like a MySpace page that I'm sure is like dead and buried a long time ago. But I did some like high school bands with friends that did that. Very briefly, I was in a Boston area band called Your Pain is Endearing that did like an EP and a handful of shows, and that was about it. I joined that band after finding like a Craigslist ad, um, and sort of like spent a year trying to play with them, and then found in the end like I kind of wanted to do my own thing after that. I joined that band after graduating from university with a music degree from a state school. And I was like, okay, time to put this to use. Let's go find a band, as if the best plan was let's join another person's band, have them do all the heavy lifting, and I can just play all the sick parts. Turns out that's not the best way to get your own emotions and feelings out and creativity out when it comes to making and playing music. So about a year after that, so like 2 or 3 years after leaving university, I started Graveborn, and it's kind of been going on ever since then.
Cool, cool. So, what has the band been up to, especially in say the last 12 months or so?
So we took 5 years to record this last album after our fourth album, Transmigrator, came out in 2021. In the last year or so, I would say if you're going towards like the far-reaching end of like the first 6 months, we were wrapping up vocal recording with our vocalist John LeBlanc. He we wanted to take our time with everything, and he was actually going through a lot of life changes at the same time. He was moving from our home base of Boston out to Arizona, actually. So there was a big move there where John is now all the way out there in the West Coast area. And that kind of makes it harder for Graveborn to do like local stuff for sure. But we kind of changed that into, okay, well, let's release this album that we've all been working very hard on. So the last, there was like between, I should say, like November through January of the last 6 months is when the album got like mixed and mastered and finished. And now it's about to get released on April 3rd. So it's been a lot of like preparing for that drop, getting like the PR cycle going, getting shirts and physical copies ready for pre-order and things like that. And, trying to think of non-local tours to do, because we've been around New England for like a decade plus at this point, and we haven't gotten out that much. So we felt like Johnny moving away was the sign that we should prepare to only do stuff outside of New England at this point. So we're trying to only do stuff that are like non-local moving forward.
Cool. The new album's coming out on the 3rd of April, on April 3rd.
Mm-hmm.
Could you tell us a little bit about that?
Sure. So, like I said, this is a 5-year-long endeavor. Before I was always kind of the mind of like, oh, we should do our best to like always be putting stuff out as often as possible. And that, certainly if you're in the type of band that's like trying really hard to get noticed and make it and things like that, it's kind of important to be on that cycle. But I found that it resulted in some stuff that I felt were just like underbaked or could have used more attention. So for this album cycle, and we always kind of tweak how we go about things every release that we've done, I was like, let's just be slow as hell. Let's just take our time and make sure that everything we're doing here is stuff that we're really, really proud of. So, it's been a lot of making sure that everything that we put down and recorded is excellent. We actually like recorded the parts maybe like 3 times over, the instruments, before we were like truly satisfied, like top to bottom recordings of the album, essentially instrumentally. And that took about like 3 to 4 years of like a year and a half of writing, a year or 2 of like trying different recording methods and processes. And then about a year of John just taking care of the vocals and making sure everything was emotionally connected and thematically resonating with him. We've always been a band that does the instruments first and the vocals come later. I feel like John just vibes best when he has that bed to work with and can sort of write around that. I don't want to speak too much for John on a lot of this, but he put a lot of effort into coming up with this album's concept, and it's basically about Graveborn's theme down to our band name has always been one of like new cycles, reinvention of the self. Basically, the band name is an allusion to the fact that every mistake you've made, every trauma you've experienced, anything like that is a small death. And you might learn from it. You might change from it. And so you come out the other end somehow different. You're born anew, right? And that was sort of the original idea. And we explored that a lot on our past albums. And it often had this tinge of sort of like almost toxic positivity in a way, where it was like, you can come out the other end better. You can always come out like you'll be stronger if you survive things. And that's all well and good. But I think John went a little deeper this time, and he wrote from the perspective of change, not necessarily always being something about being better or worse. But outside of that dichotomy, it is just something that everything, including human beings, experience. And change is a reaction to stimuli. It is something that everything goes through. And sometimes evolution is just rearranged damage. It's not necessarily a process that is for the better or for worse. It is, sure, you're different, but who's to say whether that's a positive or a negative? It's just, it is what it is, kind of a thing. And that's the stance that John took when writing a lot of the lyrics on this album. And I found it very poignant as someone that's gone through a lot of tough times recently myself.
Cool, cool. How many tracks are there on the album?
There's 11 actually, which is quite lengthy. We were thinking about splitting it into two separate releases at one point, but we also kind of felt like, hey, it's been 5 years. Why not just show people all the stuff that we've been working on here? We didn't even really know exactly how we would split it, so I think that's kind of part of why we decided to dump it all out at once. And it's an hour in length, which is quite a lot for your average metal album. I think most are averaging like 30 to 40 minutes, which is perfectly fine and digestible. So this is a real sit down one that we put out here.
Cool, cool. Would there be any singles from the album, or you just?
Yeah. Oh yeah. So we actually put two out late last year, sort of as like a precursor. We actually like had them mixed and mastered before all the rest of the vocals on the rest of the album were done. So Embers of Existence came out in like a little bit before, like August of last year. That was our first single from it. We dropped a music video with that. Temporal Sands came out later in the year, and we had like a little animated music video with that. Beginning of February, we dropped Orthologs, which is the album closer that had a lyric video that dropped with it. And in 3 days, on March 3rd, we're going to drop the title track, Metempsychosis, with a little playthrough video I filmed with some of my custom guitars that I have from Black Hat Guitars over here. So 4 singles in total, with 3 already out and the 4th one dropping in a handful of days.
I think. Well, sorry about this. I think my the strings messed up a little bit.
That's all right.
So, yeah, it went a bit funny there on my end. Sorry, I do apologise for that.
That's right.
So, well, is there going to be any more singles from the album?
Yeah, so that one after March 3rd, which is the title track, Metempsychosis, after that drops, that's 4 songs from the album. So we feel like that's enough at this point. And then the whole album drops on April 3rd. So not much after March 3rd.
Cool. Excuse me. We've got a question. We've got more of a comment from Lisaboo. She says, you have a new follower, Chris.
Oh, hey, thank you. I appreciate that very much. Anyone that's taken the time out of their day to check out what Graveborn is doing, if it resonates with you, that's like truly special. We're a small time band. We're not trying to do, the big time thing at all. We're a bunch of dudes from the New England area making music that we would like to hear and playing shows here and there. That's the whole story with us.
Cool. Thank you for that, Lisa. We've got a question from Ozzy, all the way from Australia. She asks, "How did you come up with the band's name?"
I had always been vibing with that idea of self-reinvention and coming back stronger after some trauma. I'm not going to say I had the super tough childhood, but I had some things that I had to deal with growing up. And a lesson I learned quick was getting back up and trying again and doing it over and over again. And I also learned that from just practicing my instrument, right? Like anyone that plays an instrument knows how hard and frustrating and like painful of an experience it can be, even literally sometimes. And what makes you gain progress on your instrument is just coming back after that, just keeping on. That's sort of the long form thematic answer, but the short form is I'm pretty sure I subconsciously stole it from a Magic the Gathering set. There was a Magic the Gathering like deck set called Graveborn that got put out like a little bit before I decided on the band name. I must have seen it in a store or something without realizing it and was like, oh, that like lodged itself in my brain subconsciously. So on the one hand, thematic relevance to my childhood and upbringing. On the other hand, probably stole it from Magic the Gathering.
Cool, cool. Thank you for that, Ozzy. Um, so, are you uh, sort of like in the process of or continually writing new material?
It has slowed down a little bit recently, what with John's moving out there, but we are attempting to be sort of a like remote writing band. The rest of the four of us are still in like the New England area, so we can still meet up and jam in person. And it's all the instrumentalists, which is sort of like the important thing for creating the musical cohesion that we have. But recently, we have maybe like a couple of recordings, a couple of guitar profiles lying around. I'm hoping that we get really back into the swing of things, and I'm kind of hoping we can put an EP out in the next year or two, even as soon as like this launch is dealt with and handled with, we can go right back into like, hey, let's write some riffs.
Cool, cool. So we've got another question from Lisaboo. She asks, when you are writing a song, do you have a process that you use?
So for me personally, it's always changing. It's never the same. But the general thing I like to start with is either having some kind of technical or emotional seed to germinate a process from. So maybe if it's technical, it's like, oh, this guitar riff that I heard another band do, it kind of inspired me to want to do something with a similar idea. So like maybe a fellow local band or something. I can say that there's a fellow local band called Pathogenic. Shout out Pathogenic from Massachusetts. They're super sick. They're one of my favorite local bands, and every time they drop a release, it like always gets me inspired, and I'm always trying to write like a fake Pathogenic song, I think, a lot of the time, because I'll take a riff of theirs, learn it by ear, and play around with like sort of the rhythms or the scales or whatever I think is happening in it, and be like, oh, what can I do with that? Or I'll be doing that with another artist's ideas. So like you can hear like fake attempts at Fallujah and even Archspire in a lot of Graveborn stuff, even like Kardashev or Death Heaven kind of stuff is popping up here and there. That's my personal process. If it's an emotional thing, maybe it's like just something I've been feeling, and I try to just really sit there and go like, this is the emotion I'm feeling today. Let's just see what comes out of my hands. So when you get to a certain level of musicianship, I think you can literally try to speak your emotions with your hands, and it's never a one-to-one exact process, but like you get in the area, you get something started, and then you can move on from there. You can just like, okay, well, I got this first idea. That naturally means that maybe something like this should follow. And as soon as I get stuck, I bring it to the rest of the band. And then I have 3 other amazing instrumentalists that I play with. Reggie, our bass player, Mark, our drummer, and Jesse, our other guitar player, are monstrous musicians. Jesse is the type that loves his like car bomb and ion dissonance kind of stuff. So that's where you get a lot of our odd time influence from. And he will always take an idea I have and twist it and mangle it in a way that I never would have thought of. Mark and Reggie are doing the same thing. Reggie always knows like the exact right foundational material to put in between the guitars and the basses to make it all cohesive. And Mark is like a time wizard as far as I'm concerned. He like, you can throw any time signature at him, any feel at him, and he can just conjure up something that makes total sense. It like being able to work with people like that. Once I get stuck, having those other brains to bounce things off of is an amazing asset to have. So after one of us presents something, the rest of us just kind of bounce it around, either in recordings or guitar profiles, and we convene and we just refine until we decide, yeah, that's the one. And then it gets basically sent off to Johnny to be like, hey, here's a song. write some vocals over this, and he might get in the room with us and jam if he's physically present, or he might just like record ideas over it.
Cool, cool. Thank you for that, Lisa.
Yeah, thanks.
Um, so, is there have there been any sort of just discussion about bringing out new merchandise?
Yeah, we actually just got a couple of new shirts printed. We actually have plenty. Like, I honestly, we have so many shirts available on the Bandcamp. You should check them out. I actually just realized just this moment, we now have a dog shirt and a cat shirt. So if you're on either side of the spectrum, you can totally grab a merch design with a kitty cat or a puppy dog on it. Then there's our more like sort of cerebral stuff. We just dropped a shirt design that is like sort of like veiny, almost like nervous system looking design that's happening over there. We've got a long sleeve with like a sun and moon theme. We've got shorts, we've got athletic shorts, we got beanies. You can have a whole Graveborn outfit if you really want. But yeah, there's a couple of cool new shirt designs that we got queued up. It's the sort of veiny dude that I talked about before, and the cat one. It's a cat with a bong smoking some weeds. It's a weed kitty, so you know people tend to love that.
Cool, cool. Now, I better ask this about because one of my moderators will literally like slap me upside of my head. Is there any plans or any discussions on bringing out vinyl records?
We were thinking about that. There is like a disc makers project tab that I have open literally in this other tab up here, like pricing it out. But to be honest with you, it's pricey to put out vinyl. And on top of that, with an album as long as this, you have to do a double album kind of thing. You have to have like two separate vinyl releases in there. So even if we just printed 50, it would be like a few $1,000s. And we are deciding to spend that money instead on getting prepared for out-of-state runs. So we're preparing to do some stuff that requires like van rentals, maybe even like flights and things like that. So sadly, no vinyl this time around, although there's nothing stopping. Honestly, if you DM us and you're like, hey, can I just get like a digital copy of the album and I'll like print a vanity vinyl for myself? Go nuts. We would love to see that.
Cool, cool. Well, Lisaboo has just asked a question about merchandise. Any pins or badges?
Unfortunately, no pins or badges. We are mostly clothing related, although we do have like an hourglass kind of thing. It's like a liquid hourglass that goes up instead of down. So that's like a neat little object that you can have. It's roughly 11 minutes of time in length if you want something like that. Other than that, yeah, not much on the pins or badges over here.
Yeah, cool. Thank you for that, Lisa. But she also says I'm a collector for the pins and
Maybe I
badges.
should get you a pin or badge just for you.
Yeah, cool. Um, right. Is there any like? Obviously, you said we sort of like going out for state to other areas of the US. But is there going to be any plans on doing like say a West Coast or an East Coast tour?
So right now we actually have a very, very short weekend jaunt to Canada planned in May. So we're doing 2 dates in Montreal on May 2nd and May 3rd. We're doing like one day like in locally like the Friday before, just because hey, Johnny's going to fly out to do a run with us to Canada, so why not like have him do one quick local thing. And right now we're actually bouncing between 2 different tour ideas for like late September, early October. It's actually like right before I'm getting married in October, and we're calling it the bachelor party run for me. We're either going to do a bunch of like Arizona, Southern California, maybe Las Vegas dates in that time frame, or we're running up from, we're going to go all the way down to like North Carolina. There's a very cool venue in North Carolina called Chapel of Bones that Graveborn hasn't played yet, but it's run or it's booked by someone that used to book a venue over near us in Boston. That's his name's Dante. Shout out Dante. For some reason, you're listening to this. He used to run a venue called Sammy's Patio in Revere, Massachusetts, and that closed down. And he moved down to North Carolina and opened up Chapel of Bones. Jesse, who is our other guitar player, plays in another awesome band called Ley Lines. They're like very sick ion dissonance car bomb kind of stuff. He played down there. He loved it. So we want to start down there maybe and make our way up the East Coast back to like New Jersey, New York kind of area. So one of those is going to happen in either late September, early October. We're still pricing that out essentially at this point.
Cool, cool. Got another question from Ozzy related to any tours. She asks, if you had all the financial support, etc., would you consider touring overseas?
Hey, if money wasn't a question, absolutely. I'm a Polish citizen myself, so I do have an EU passport. So I could easily travel through Europe. The other fellows might have a little bit more trouble than me, but like I would love to hit up Poland, the homeland, a little bit, do some Germany, do some UK stuff, and like just like carve a path through Europe if I could. I've been to Japan twice myself, just like on vacation. I would love to like tour around there. I've heard even some local friends of ours. There's a band that we shared a practice space with called Death Rattle that did like a week in Japan, and they had a great time in there. I would love to tour overseas if I had the cash.
Cool. Yeah. Would you sort of like do a full blown tour up in Canada?
That's probably would be the easiest international one to do. And I think if the couple of dates we do in May end up feeling pretty good, it's certainly something that we could plan for. It kind of comes around like when John is available. We've tossed around the idea of like having a fill-in vocalist, and we actually do have one date locally that we have a fill-in person playing with us, but they're like a friend. That's Eric from the band Cytokine out in New Hampshire. If you like really emotional metalcore-ish kind of stuff, you should listen to Cytokine. They're awesome. But yeah, Canada would probably be the easiest international thing to do.
Yeah, cool. Our Lisaboo, she lives up in Alberta.
Oh, Canada. Cool.
So,
well, we'll be in Montreal. I know Alberta's quite far from Montreal, but that's about as close as we're getting.
Yeah, cool. Where can people find you on social media so they can keep up to date?
Lovely question on that front. So we are most active, I would say, on Instagram. So if you go to instagram.com/gravebornma, as in Massachusetts, the abbreviation for the state, you can find us there. We do have a TikTok that we also update almost as frequently as the Instagram. Same thing, tiktok.com/gravebornma. We have a Facebook page that is lightly updated. That is facebook.com/gravebornma. You can see a theme here, I'm sure. But we primarily we try to funnel people towards our Bandcamp. That is gravebornma.bandcamp.com for purchasing the album and purchasing merch and things like that. And you can also find us on Spotify, of course, if you just go on Spotify and search for Graveborn. Mercifully, we are the first thing that comes up if you just type Graveborn in on Spotify. And if you're following just me personally, for whatever reason, I do video game soundtracks as well on the side. You can find me on anything like my own website, oselkasound.com, OSELKASOUND.com. You can find all the Graveborn stuff, all my other music and everything on that website.
Cool. So, guys in the chat, if you've got any more questions, please ask away. We're going to be wrapping this part of the podcast up. So, get your questions in now. So, Chris, have you got any advice for people who want to become a musician?
Be prepared for a lot of frustration, a lot of self-examination. And if you're not too hard on yourself, you'll find that as long as you keep going, if you just try a little bit every day, you will get to the point where you can start creating your own material. And perhaps most importantly, a lesson that took me such a long time to learn: as a musician, you live and die by your social circle. Go out to shows, get over your fear and chat with people. The worst they can do is kind of maybe give you a shitty look sometimes, and that's about it. You'll be fine after that. You will find people that you vibe with, and the more you build your community, the more opportunities you will have, and just kind of, I feel like the better you will do in general. So be prepared for frustration and be social are the two bits of advice there.
Cool. Sound advice there. Sound advice. We're going to be starting to wrap things up now, Chris, for this part anyway. So have you got any final words before we
Um,
go?
Mostly just like, thanks for having me and making the time for a small time band like us and speaking with us. I hope I was eloquent enough to get the sort of vibe of the band across here.
Yeah, you did.
And yeah, just thanks for having me.
My pleasure, Chris. My pleasure. So, guys in the chat, if you haven't checked out Graveborn, I'll put all the links down in the description, and the moderators have been putting out the links as well. So, go check them out. Go check out their Grave Shadow. So, Chris, thank you so much for coming on. It's been an
You're so
absolute
welcome.
pleasure.
Thank you for having me.
Right, we're going to be carrying on with the rest of the podcast. So we're going to bring Lisa Boo back on. Hey, Lisa Boo.
Hi.
All right. I'll bow out here, guys. Have a
Right.
nice day. Bye-bye.
Thank
Thank you,
Thank you,
Chris.
Chris.
Bye.
So
Hi, guys.
that was Chris from the brilliant band Graveborn. And like I said, if you haven't checked Chris out, please do. I'll put all the links down in the description. And the moderators, Lisa Boo and Ozzy, have been putting out the links as well. Thank you to Chris from Graveborn for joining us today on this very special 100th edition of the Saturday Night Podcast. So, 100. Episode 100. And we've been monetized. We've been monetized. Yay. We've been monetized, and we've got a couple of thank yous already. For some reason, Lisa Boo's membership hasn't come up on the stream, unfortunately.
I see my badge. I see
Yeah.
the badge.
Normally it will come up like that, but the program that I've used hasn't saved it. It hasn't started. So we've got Ozzy and Lisaboo as the first members. And a major big thank you to Ozzy for the $7.99 super chat. Thank you so much, Ozzy, and thank you, Lisaboo, for becoming members. So yay, we've been monetized.
It's been a process, but like I say, onward and upward.
Ozzy. Again, thank you so much
Thank
for
you.
the $3. What we're going to call this? What we're going to call this? The donations.
Good question. Metal box?
Oh, you've been the Boo. You've been Darth Boo. You just read my mind. You've just read my mind.
I have a gift. What can I say?
You've been the Boo. You've been Darth Boo. You've used your voodoo stuff. Hey, what you like?
Metabugs.
Metal books. Yep. Yeah, thank you for that, Ozzy. And yeah, so yeah, thank you. We've been monetized. Yeah, it's only took us about what getting up for like technically 11 years since I started like since I created the channel, but it's only in the last 8 years that I've actually been uploading videos and doing live streams.
Mhm. The
So
last 2 years, it's gone boom.
yeah, it's yeah, last two actually.
Three,
It's
two,
been three
three.
years, about 3 years.
Yeah. Yep.
It's been 3 years since it really started to take off.
Going up there. It's going up.
Yeah, definitely, definitely. Yeah, yeah. Us is just love you all.
Aw, love you too, Ozzy. We love
Ozzy,
everybody. We love
yeah,
everybody that's part of the community. So yeah, but
yeah,
Ozzy's been a really big supporter. Um, yeah, here every time.
yeah,
Very, very dependable, very yeah.
yeah. Big hugs to everybody.
Mhm.
Right, right. Bit of a grift time. If you're new here and you like what you see, subscribe, like, share, comment. It's all that good jazz. It does help the channel out in a big way. It does. And yeah, I have put a goal out there, like a chat, like a super chat goal for the new for the new audio equipment. And also, I haven't. Lisa can contest to this. My audio equipment's old, and I need to upgrade it in a big way. So yeah, every cent, every penny does help to go towards new equipment, especially the audio equipment, because that's desperately need new equipment. So yeah, um, so um, I've also in the description I've put all the links to in the link tree, um, all the links to the social media such as X and Instagram, also to the Project Metal Music's website, which is projectmetalmusic.wordpress.com, and also the channel's email, which is projectmmusic2015 at gmail.com. So if you're in a band and you want to get in contact with us, please do. Uh, for like either a review or an interview, that type of thing, let us know. And also, our gorgeous Lisa Boo. Oh, thank you, Lisa. Thank you, Lisa, for the metal books.
Ladybugs, ladybugs.
Yeah, yeah. She says hit the like and join the channel. Please do, please do. Only if you can, though. Only if you
Mhm.
can.
Yep.
Only if you can. And so, like I said, our gorgeous Lisa Boo here. It's got her own store called Boo the Bell X Studio. She she does some amazing stuff over there, from jewelry to stones to towers, etc. So, Lisa, take it away.
Buddha X Studio on Etsy. I do a lot of jewelry, bracelets, different semi-precious and precious stones, um, pendants, rings, necklaces. There's so many different things that I do. There's tumbles, there's raws, specimens, towers, spheres, stands for those. Um, there's sage and incense and a lot of different stuff there. So go there and check it out. And if you're looking for a specific thing for a gift and you're not seeing what you're looking for, there's a chat feature there, so you can send me a message and I'll get right back to you. I try and look a few times a day to see if there's any messages come through. So yeah, I'll get back to you right away and see if I can help you. So hopefully I can.
Yeah,
Yeah.
cool, cool. And Lisa has kept the prices at a reasonable level, shall we say? So it suits everybody's pocket. So if you're looking for something special for somebody, go to Lisaboo. See what she can do to help.
And everything is genuine and authentic. Sometimes I have people coming in and they've had bad experiences, but my suppliers and stuff and my stones and my like the raw materials and stuff, they're 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 very, very honest and genuine. Like there's, like they're really, really good people, and I trust them a lot. So yeah, everything is authentic and genuine. There are some scam artists out there, and don't get caught buying something that's not real. So if you have any questions, just let me know.
Cool. So we're going to go on to this the second part of the stream, which is the music reviews. We have 6 absolutely brilliant bands today, and I mean absolutely brilliant. Let me see. We have. Let me get this. We got Anima inside. We got Arcanum Sanctum. We got Arched Fire. We got. Let me see. Harbinger. Then we got Phoenix Lake and Halfway Down. So 6 absolutely brilliant bands. And all the bands that we're going to be reviewing today are down in the description. So if you want to follow along, please do. Uh, Check them out. Let us know what you think, and we'll yeah. So we're going to go. So how this works for those people who are new. Um, Myself and Lisa pick 3 songs each. We send them over to each other. So we disappear into our own little corners without crayons, scrap pieces of paper, with trying not to shove them up our noses uh, or try to eat them. And we scribble down our thoughts, what we think about the bands and about each band, and then basically we come back here without talking to each other prior to the stream and discuss the bands here live with each, and we get to know each other's thoughts about each band, and that's how it works. And so the way I've set this up, it's just going to start off first with my 3 bands. She's going to go first, then I'm going to sort of like tell my thoughts about the 3 bands, and then when Lisa's 3 choices come up, I start first. So that's how it works. So right, cool. Right, the first band is let me see, Anima Inside with the song Through the Glass. So Lisa, take it away.
This is a really super cool band. They're from Ecuador, South America. Love the guitar intro. I love the guitar intro with the drums. The heavy riffs and the bass are so great. All through the song, really good transitions. Love the sound on this, and the vocals are clean with like a French feel to them. Um, yeah, like the backing vocals and parts as well. That really added to the sound. Um, Guitar solo at 2 minutes 46 seconds is really cool. Love the groove. Love the groove on this. And that guitar solo again at 3 minutes. 3 minutes 5 seconds was really good. Really strong song, and love the lyrics. It really questions reality and introspection and uncertainty. Love the strong rhythm section on this. Uh, really, really love this song. So yeah.
Cool, cool. Uh, so for me, let me just get this thing back up again. For me, love the drums on this. They're strong from the get go, heavy in places, and laced every good beat. The bass is more upfront. Is upfront with this. They are strong and works well with the drums. I love that the back two, the drums and the bass that work. They work really well on this album, on this song I should say. Um, Let me see. The guitars are good with the transitions, riffs, and bridges. Um, that solo, like I said, that I said around about the 3 minute mark. That is really good. I really like that. Um, Love the vocals on this. With they are sort of like mostly clean, but it was a slight rasp, grungy type of vibe to them. They also are very packed with a lot of emotion because it's got like in the video there's sort of like looking through sort of like obviously with like the song title through the glass where it's sort of like got like seeing sort of like a different perspective type of thing.
Yeah.
So that was like so it's obviously about emotion of that of the song. Plus, I like the I like the backing on the in the on the song as well, which is really good. It adds sort of like that extra dimension to it. So yeah, Lisa, what's your rating?
8.5 to a 9. I really liked it. That bass line was really good. The rhythm section. Um, well, you know how much I love bass, so so yeah, 8.5 to a 9 for me.
Cool, cool. I'm going for a straight nine, a solid nine. Really
Mm,
good. I really like this. Really like this. So
yeah,
yeah, watch
really
this
good.
space. Watch this space. You might see a little bit more from this band. So yeah, right. Going on to the next band, which is ARCANUM, SANCTUM, and the song "A Different Form of Life." So Lisa,
Well, this band is from Russia. Really cool band. Like the synth at the beginning and throughout. The guitars and the drums come in and I like that synth throughout the song. Strong riffs on this, strong transitions and bridges. The vocals are gruff and growl, and that really works well with the song. I liked the different sections on this. I liked how they were pieced out. Guitar solos throughout are really good, and with the synth, it gives an out of this world feel. Very space-like. And the lyrics are of a different alien species and are like a reflection of the human experience, I thought. Very thought-provoking. Very thought-provoking. I like the trance synths throughout. It adds an almost dance sound. Um, Solid rhythm section along with the stunning growls and the guitar-driven piece make it a stunning song. So yeah, really cool. I really like this band. And so
cool,
different with that trance kind of style with the synth and that on certain spots. It was almost had like a dance feel, like I said. So yeah, really unique, really unique.
cool, cool. So for me, um, love a bit like you. I love the synth intro on this and the synth throughout. I really like that. Um, Let me see. I loved the drums are strong with the good beat throughout. Love the double bass kick in places where they've got that fast paced bit. In the That's sort of like almost bordering on the sort of like the blast beat type of thing, where you get in some bands, especially if you go into a head on towards the sort of like the black and death metal sort of like vibe of them, but not fully,
Mhm.
not a full blown blast beat. Um, the bass is up front with a strong beat and works well with the drums. The guitars are great with the transitions, riffs, and bridges. There are some sort of like cleaner, straight up guitars in this, uh, but also some sort of like distorted guitars in there slightly. Um, there are some solos that lit the song, which is really good. But the one that stood out for me was around 2 minutes 30. That solo there was absolutely amazing. Really, really, really cool. Like I said, the synth that plays throughout the song is really cool. It got a really nice touch to the actual song, and there is a synth solo near the end of the song. I don't know if you noticed that, Lisa. Which is really good. I was thinking that's a nice little touch. That I really like that. Um, the vocals are great, which were more of a growl. Um, I think there was some little clean bits in there somewhere. I can't remember. I was only did this about 4 hours ago. But yeah, um, really like the growl on this song. It sort of like sort of like mixes well together with the music, if you know what I mean.
Mhm.
Which is really really good. So yeah, really good song, a really good band. So what do you what's your rate?
8.5 to a 9. Another really, really good band. And that addition of the synth, um,
Yeah,
you don't really hear that too much in melodic death metal.
yeah, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
I know some of the death metal, black metal bands out there who do use sort of like synths out on tour, but you don't necessarily, obviously because of some of the arrangements and some of the sort of layering of the songs. Obviously, they've got to use some sort of like synth or backing track to actually recreate the sound on like either on tour or live. So
Yeah.
yeah, so for me, um, it's a 9. Really enjoyed it. Really enjoyed the band.
Yeah, they're
So
they're really cool. Really cool.
yeah, yeah. So we are going on to the third song, which is Arched Fire, and their song Demolition. So Lisa,
This band is from Finland, and I loved the fast pace and the thrash energy of this song. Right from the beginning. It was just it's just going. It's full on right from the beginning.
yeah,
Vocals are clean and have like a grunge feel to them. They are a bit off key in parts, but it fits with the energy
oh,
and the chaotic sections on this. Oh, did
I
we
think
just
we
cut
had a
off?
bit of a glitch. Yeah, we had a bit of a
Yeah.
glitch. We
Okay.
had a bit of a
All right.
glitch. Yeah,
Glitching.
yeah, yeah.
All right. Carry on. Um, yeah, the vocals were a bit off key in parts, but it fits with the energy and the chaotic sections. Love the different sections on this, and the guitar solo about two-thirds of the way through really shred. Great transitions and energy. The drums keep the um, rhythm up with the bass. Like the ending with the sharp guitar exit. And it almost had like a punk feel, a punk vibe in sections, I thought. Kind of had that like kind of like that grunge punk energy. So yeah, super cool band from Finland.
Cool,
Mhm.
cool. Yeah, same as you, pretty much. Straight off the bat, fast paced and aggressive. Drums are cool and heavy in places with something that borders on sort of like on the black metal, death metal, blast beats in
Mm.
places. But they're sort of like, to me, the drums are sort of like mainly punk vibe to them. Well, the whole song's got that sort of like that punk vibe to the actual song itself. Thanks to the drummer, basically, he does that sort of like punk style, which I like. Uh, Let me see. The bass is really good with thunderous bass line that runs throughout the song and works well with the drums. Again, I'm sort of like I keep saying, I'm more of a drummer. Love the drums, but I love it when the bass and the drums work really well together. Really well together. I love that. Let me see. The guitars are great with transition shifts and bridges. There are several solos in the song that runs throughout the song. The main one that stands out for me is round about 3:10, round about 3 minute mark, which is really good. I really like that solo there. The vocals are great. Sort of like it's got that sort of like slightly higher pitch to them. I don't know what octave it is, or I don't know what style of singing that was. There is a proper name for it, which I can't remember. It's got a slightly higher pitch with this,
Mhm.
which I really liked. But plus, also got some manic moments in there throughout the song. Obviously, with the song Demolition, you sort of like with a little bit of glee type of thing. You say, "Oh, we're going to say something. We're going to destroy something." Obviously, the Demolition, big, yeah. I was like, I really like the song, really like it. I was like, especially with the vocals, and especially with that sort of like manic style in places, which I liked.
Mhm.
So
Yeah.
yeah. So
Mhm.
Lisa, what's your rating?
I give it an 8 to an 8.5. I I really love the chaos, like you were saying, manic. Like it was at first I was kind of like with the vocals, like I said, it was like kind of off key, but then I realized how that worked. It worked so well with the chaos in that of the song. So yeah, 8 to an 8.5.
Cool, cool. I've given it a solid 8.5. Solid 8.5. So yeah, very good song, very good band. Sort of like manic type of thing. So which I
Yeah.
like.
Hmm.
So
I
so
want to I want to hear more. I want to hear more.
yeah, cool. So we are going on to the second part of the review, which is Lisa's choices this time. And the first band that Lisa chose is a band called Harbinger and the song A Thousand Faces. So this time I go first. So, um, right, love the guitar intro on this. It's got a really good guitar intro. Uh, oh my god, the drums. The drums on this is absolutely insane. Um, they are heavy, aggressive, which I like. They are thunderous and powerful throughout. Love the double kick pedal on this. Um, Love that. I love sort of like the fast and rapid beat of the bass drum on this, which I really like. The bass is super cool, powerful, adds its power to the drums, which is really good. Um, Guitars are really good with the transitions, riffs, and the bridges. The pinch harmonics in places are great. The heaviness in places are great. There are some minor solos in the song, which I really liked. Um, the vocal is brilliant, with mostly growl mixed in with some scream and some clean. So I really like it. Was sort of a really good blend of everything on the song, which I really like. Which I really like. So yeah, it's up.
Cool. Well, this band is from London, UK, and I love the start. I love the start of this with the crowd chanting Harbinger. Heavy riffs on this with the bass and the drums coming in with some really sweet guitar flourishes. I like those little flourishes. Love that really catchy riff. The heavy vocals come in with growl and power. Loved it. Um, Very powerful blast beats and sections, but it wasn't overdone. It was just to punctuate the heaviness, I thought. Clean vocals come in as well, and that was a cool balance to it. Love the drum and guitar section at the end. Such a strong and powerful song. And the lyrics, you know how I am about lyrics. Lyrics are dark and heavy, and it really, really fit the song and like the mood of the song. So yeah, I really like this band.
Cool, cool. So for me, it's a 9. I really like this part. Really like the heaviness of this. Really, really like it. Yeah. So it's
Hmm. I'm a 9 too. I'm a 9 out of 10. Yeah, I really, really like this band. So
cool, cool.
yeah.
Um, yeah. So the next band is Phoenix Lake with the song "This Abyss." So love the guitar intro. Another brilliant song with a brilliant guitar intro. Um, Let me see. Drums are fast, fast pace. Yes, put my teeth in now. Drums set a fast pace to the song from the get go. They lay down a damn good beat. The bass is superb with their bass line throughout, and they add to the drums in a superb way. Brilliant, brilliant addition to that is again another rhythm section that work really well together. Work really well together. The guitars are great uh, with the transitions, riffs, and bridges. There are some little solos in there in places which are really good. The vocals are brilliant from the singer, clean for the most part, with some growl elements in parts which I really liked, especially when the singer changes, switches out between clean and growl, which I really like. Um, Also, I love the strings and the piano that runs in the backing in the back, which I really liked, which I really like. So it's a
Hmm. This band is from Nottingham. Did I say that right? Nottingham?
not not in them, not in
Okay.
them.
UK. Um, this song is a melodic masterpiece. I really love the speed and the symphonic sounds in the background on this with piano and sections. Very cool riffs with strong bass and drums. Love the catchy guitar flourishes, almost like it kind of had like a Celtic feel to them for some reason.
Yeah,
It was like kind of like a folk Celtic um, melody. I really like that. I really like that. I really like the female vocals, strong and clean with good tone. And I love the growl section by the vocalist as well, with some scream, followed by almost heartbeat sounds. That was cool. I thought that was really cool. It went along with the lyrics as well. The lyrics are introspective and of trying to survive on your own. Um, Pretty cool song all the way through. Like the energy of this band, and yes, I love the strings and the piano. So that was like,
Cool,
yes.
cool, cool. So for me, it's a 9.
Really cool. Cool, cool, cool. I'm a strong 8.5. I could probably go up to a 9, but I better keep what I put.
Yeah, cool, cool,
Yeah,
cool.
yeah.
Yeah, for me, it's like for me, it's sort of like everything about this band. You know, what I mean? From like everything basically. And that's why I give it a 9. So,
Cool.
so going on to the last song of for this section anyway is from a band called Halfway Down, and the song is called "Let You Down." So love the intro on this, which is pretty good. Drums are good with a good beat, and they have sort of like a punk vibe to them, which I liked. Bass is super cool, with a really good bass line. Works really another band that, like I said, the back section is really works well together. Really good, solid back section on this with this band. Let me see. Guitars are good with the transition riffs and bridges. The little solo that closes out the song, which is oh god, that solo at the end, that plays that just sort of like closes out the song. Oh, superb, absolutely brilliant. Love that, really loved it. Um, Photos are good with a slight distortion. Uh, I don't know if he does that with his with the guy. I don't know if the guy does that with his voice or he uses a pedal like a distortion box for pedal. I don't know if he does that, which is really good. I really like that. And they put a lot of emotion into this, a lot of emotion within the vocals, which I like. So, yeah, really good band, really good song. So, Lisa,
Mhm. This band is from the US, and I love the 90s feel of this band. The alt kind of punk energy is great. I absolutely love that. Love the different sections and how the song transitions throughout. The vocals are feeling and with a lot and they're clean, but with a lot of feeling. Drums and guitars are really good. The lyrics are very emotional and introspective. And I don't know if you caught it. I kind of love the ooh wops in the background in section.
yeah,
I like that. I like that. Um, yeah, a fast pace, which I thought was really cool. The energy is great on this. Love the use of the choir and the bell in the section near the end. Um, like the distorted sound and the emotion of this. Very 90s feel, which I loved. And the flourish and end was absolutely amazing with the guitar as it. I love that. Um, but yeah, super, super cool band. And hope you guys check them out.
cool, cool. So, for me, it's 8.5 for me.
Cool. I'm exactly the same. I'm an 8.5. Yeah,
Cool,
I want to
cool.
hear more. I want to hear more. This is the first time I've heard this band, so yeah, I want to hear more.
Yeah, same here, same here,
Mhm.
same here. So, that's the end of this part of the show. Like I said, if you want to listen to the songs that we've discussed here, I'll put the links down in the description. So if you want to have a listen and you give us your feedback, please do. Yes, let us know what you think of each band or which bands you like. Let us know in the comments. And yeah, And yeah, and please be respectful in the comments. Please be respectful. If you don't necessarily like the band, just say not my cup of tea, and then move on. Don't be a dick about it. Yeah. Or do I have to set the mods on you? Which I don't want to do. Just like I said, be respectful. Just say not my cup of tea, then move on.
Yeah.
That's all we ask. So yeah, and yeah, so that's that's the end of this part of the show. So we're going to be going over to what gigs are coming up and what's coming up in the channel. So then after that, we're going to start to get some of the mods in. So be prepared for that. Get to know some of the mods. So Lisa, what gigs have you? What joys? What gigs you've got? Well, I'll go nip to the little boys' room.
Okay. I don't have too many this time,
Yeah.
but yeah, I have a few here. So yeah, um, starting on March 2nd, which is Monday, and also my birthday, March 2nd. Silver Sun Pickups and Pure Hex are going to be at the Midway in Edmonton. March 6th, Nothing More, Catch Your Breath and Archers going to be in the Midway in Edmonton. March 7th, Nothing More is going to be at the Grey Eagle in Calgary. March 13th, Black Pistol Fire is going to be at the Starlight Room in Edmonton. March 14th, July Talk is going to be at the Midway in Edmonton. March 15th, George Thorogood and the Destroyers are going to be at the River Cree and Enoch. Oh, I'd love to go see them. George Thorogood is like, I'm just absolutely amazed with his music. March 19th, Black Label Society and Zach Sabbath at Grey Eagle in Calgary. Let's see here. We've got another one, March 20th to 21st, Black Label Society with Zach Sabbath and Dark Chapel at the Midway in Edmonton. Harlequin is coming on March 21st. Century Casino, that's another one I'd love to go see is Harlequin. Century Casino in Edmonton. March 24th, Rise Against Destroy Boys at the Convention Center in Edmonton. March 25th, Rise Against and Destroy Boys, Grey Eagle in Calgary. March 28th, Gutter King is going to be at the Dive Bar in Edmonton. And let's see here if I have any others. I think I still have a few other ones here. Let's see.
Back.
You back? Okay. Okay, I was done.
Cool. Cool.
Yeah, I didn't have too many, but there was a few.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And little birdie told me it's your birthday next week. Happy birthday for next week.
Monday on the 2nd.
Yeah.
Yep.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Lisaboo. Happy birthday to you.
Thank you. Thank you. Probably blushing.
And I'm going to get Steph to sing happy birthday to you as well.
Yay. I love stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. Should we do our shout outs?
Yeah.
While you're talking about stuff.
Yeah.
Before we do the have the mods on.
Yeah.
Yeah. And what's coming up? You should do what's coming up first.
Yeah. Right. I've got a little bit of a birthday present for you there, Lisa. Got Matt Howlett coming on Monday. That's going to be fun. He's hilarious, funny, brilliant friend. Not only to me, but to the channel as well, because he's been an integral part to this channel for the last 5 years. He's been very supportive. So yeah. Then another little birthday present to you there, Lisa. On the 3rd, we have Driven Series back on. I know you like that. I know you like that pan.
Mhm. Yeah, I do.
Cool. And on the 12th, we have our good friends Spreading the Disease coming on the 12th because they've got a new EP out. So, Matt has new music, new original music. It's just released. Driven Series is doing next month from I believe the 6th. It starts going on tour. So
Cool.
and spreading the disease. He's got a new EP out called oh god, sorry, brain fart. Yeah, he'll explain it. Steve from Spring the Disease will be explaining everything. And I'm working on several other emails, interviews. So yeah, that's what's coming up on the channel. So shout out time.
Okay. Start with Marcella Calais on Instagram, YouTube, um, and her brother. Well, I should do lollipop raindrop kisses. Her little kitty. She posts lots of different videos and stuff of her kitty, which is so cute. Lollipop raindrop kisses. Bella Bing Bing. She still posts lots of different videos and pictures and stuff of Bella. Forever love. Um, Bella is forever loved. Um, her brother, Eric Allen Music on YouTube and Instagram. We have Popcorn Planet, um, Popcorn Palace, Music Movie World Plus. He has Popcorn Music as well. I always forget his son's channel. Well, he's got
Uh,
two.
yeah,
Diego, Ready Set
yeah,
Diego,
and there's
right?
Sky. Oh god, it's just
Sky Drone.
yeah, something like that.
Sky
Yeah,
Drone. Sky Count. Oh my God. Sky Dome. Oh my goodness.
it's just been released not so long back.
That's oh my goodness, my brain. Diego's and then Diego's is the one where we
Yeah.
play games. And Sawyer's drone camera footage and stuff. So yeah, go check them out. Steph the Alter Nerd, um,
Yeah, El
political,
Gorgeous Steph. Yeah.
mm political nerds, gaming nerds on Kick. Am I forgetting?
Steph the
I
Old
think
Nerd,
that's it for
Political
now.
Nerds,
Yeah,
and Gaming Nerds.
for now.
There is a
Yeah, there's
Fitness
lots of
Nerds
them.
channel, but she
Mhm.
hasn't posted anything up there yet. So, Lewis?
Lewis, Nerd Report, and DJ Lewis Love on Twitch and Kick. There's also, see, I gotta write these down because I always I forget. Um, he has another channel. My brain is not working with me today. Lisa Grayson, Grayson Report, and she's also DJ Greywolf, GRYWUFF, on Kick and Twitch. It's Kim. She does a lot of work with Popcorn Planet right now, but she does have her own standalone channel. It's Kim. Go check her out. Check out Linda, for the record, Your Honor. They do a lot of motocross and stuff like that with her husband. She does like other like pop culture and stuff on trials and stuff as well. Raven's Flock, go check them out. They have 3 different they have the Wednesday, which is they do a deep dive into certain topics, and then they're doing their thing on Friday. It used to be Thursday, now they're doing it on Friday with the wrestling, and then they have their standalone. They have Los Amigos Play, which is today, and then they have their flagship program, where all of them get together and they talk about lots of different stuff. So yeah,
Yeah.
so yeah, and Valhalla Awaits, Goat Daddy, House of Flux, Mrs. Flux, and they're all on YouTube. There's Vice Vice Baby, which is Jeff's son, Legal Vice's son. Miss you, Jeff. Nick Starro, he's a lawyer. He does a lot of what's his specialty for law? It's
Union
union. Okay.
union law.
So, and there's also Megan Fox, the writer Megan Fox,
Not the actor.
actress. Ricard Ekberg on Twitch. Madeline on Twitch. They're from the band Elaine. Super cool band. We love them. We got Todd, DJ Liquid Todd on Twitch. Liquid Todd on Kick. Go check him out. There's Pixie, the Crap Goth, as well as her son's channel, Crack in the Box, as well as her husband's channel, The Reluctant Ape. It always feels like I'm forgetting somebody. Christopher Melcher, amazing lawyer. He's on X. And John Witherspoon, your favorite DC lawyer, on Instagram.
Yeah.
I
I see
think
you.
that's
I
it.
see. Be getting you up in the second.
So,
Yeah.
yeah.
Go check them out. Go check them out.
And Sherpa's Day.
Sherpa.
Jamie,
Sherpa.
yeah, our little. I gotta bring him out. He's here. Our little mascot. Our little mascot. His little angel Sherpa. Yeah.
Yeah.
Little angel
Miss you, Lord Sherpa.
Yeah. Give him hugs. He's our mascot now. So he's got a yeah. And Jody Boo, she had Keok. Keok passed as well. Keok has his angel wings as well. I wish I would have got Keok's, and then they could have been together, because Keok and Sherpa were best friends. Yeah, they were puppy friends. So yeah.
Hello.
Hello, Zee.
Hello.
How you doing?
Yeah, not too bad. Yourself?
Good. Good. No, it's good to be on here. So excited for you. So good.
Yeah. I was telling Lisa before we came went live. It's been what, 36 hours?
Yes.
Since
It's so
when?
hard not to tell anyone.
Yeah.
Oh,
I haven't stopped smiling.
yes.
Literally haven't
Yes.
stopped smiling.
It's so good.
So
Oh,
it's
so happy. Well deserved.
yeah.
Well deserved.
Yeah, basically 8 years with hard graft. hard work that's
Yes.
gone into this. So
Yes. Yes. And I'll let Steph know tomorrow. Well,
oh,
tomorrow for me.
yeah, we'll be. I'll be there in there. I'll be in there
Yes, I'll
to
let
tell
Steph know.
Steph.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, Steph will be so excited.
oh god, they should be over the moon. Should be
Oh,
over the moon.
yes. Yes.
Yeah.
She's
Yes.
Yes, I'll be there tomorrow. It's a public holiday tomorrow, so it'll be, I won't have to worry about getting called into work
Yeah.
just in case.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
but yeah.
Ah.
My what I was just gonna say my plans for the UK. That's a good question.
Yeah.
We will see. We will see. It might be Japan. It might be New Zealand. I'm not sure yet. So
Yeah.
we'll just have to work it out and see what's going on. And yeah. So,
Yeah.
but yeah, I
Yeah.
really, really want to come, but it's just a little bit funny over there at the moment.
Yeah.
So,
Especially with the passport thing. Because
yes, that's okay. I don't
Yeah.
have to get one because
Yeah.
I'm not a dual citizen as such. My dad, well, he's Australian citizen and he's been here for 60 odd years. So he hasn't got a British passport. He's only got Australian one. So I figured I probably won't need one, but I will need an ETA though, like a visa thing,
Yeah.
to get over. But we'll work it out between here and then, and we'll see what's going on. So
Yeah. Yeah. I read the article that you sent over, and I've heard it on the news earlier this week. I was like thinking, it's all changed since the last time somebody who I knew to come over from Australia and
yes,
saying it's this. I'm going back 35 years ago now,
oh yeah.
so it's all changed
It's a
now.
lot. It's changed so much. My cousin, who lives over there now, he obviously has a working visa and dual citizenship, I suppose. He travels a lot over there, but yeah, he lives there now, so it doesn't affect him. But yeah, he'd have to, I don't know which passport he'd use, but anyway. But yeah, it's changed so much. It's a rigmarole. It's so annoying. It's like I just want to go there, just go and do my thing and come home. You know what I mean? It's
Yeah.
just
Yeah.
drives
Yeah.
me nuts.
Yeah,
And then it
Yeah.
costs extra
yeah,
that I don't really want to spend. So,
Yeah.
but anyway,
it would be amazing if you did get over to not only to visit family, to visit your family and everything, but to actually have a look about,
yes.
meet up with a few people.
Mhm.
So and to actually have meetups with, say, for instance, meet up with me or meet up with Steph if she's
Mhm.
if she's available.
Yeah, that would be awesome.
Yeah. So
Well,
yeah,
I'd give you the biggest hug. That's what I'd do.
yeah, yeah, yeah. That'll
Sorry,
be.
I had to plug
I'd
in.
give you
so-
all a big hug if we had a meet up. I'd just like group hug, group hug.
Yeah,
Someday,
Yeah.
someday.
Someday, and has to be all
Someday.
of us carbonized, and everyone would be nuts.
Marcella. Oh, that's
Marcella,
great. That'd be so
Yeah.
great if both
Oh,
Eric and Marcella could be
Eric,
there.
yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So fun. All the
Yeah.
shenanigans we
Gunner,
get up to.
yeah. Gunner Girl, Jane.
Yeah.
Rosshound.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yes.
God.
I mean,
Steph.
you'd be nuts.
Steph. That'd be
Yeah.
so awesome. Steph would be there too.
Yes, it'd be nuts.
Yeah.
Just
Oh,
imagine it.
yeah.
Yeah. We'd have to
Rosshound.
have like one of those great big tables.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes. Massive
Um,
table. And
Yeah.
yes, just just have fun.
No,
The
but,
stuff we get up to, I suppose, would be it'd be fun.
It'd be really
But,
cool if we could all go to Mad Monster or something in Arizona. I think it's in
Yeah.
Arizona, or is
That'd
it
be nice.
Vegas? I can't remember now.
I have to get an
Yes.
ETA for that too.
I thought it was Sphinx.
But
I think so. I think it's in
okay.
Arizona. It's
Okay.
very hot. It's at a
Oh, I'm Mr. Hot.
well, for you it wouldn't be any. It
Nah,
wouldn't be
doesn't bother
anything
me.
for you. For me, it would be quite the difference. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I'm used to hot. But I have to get ETA for America as well.
Yeah.
But anyway, that's all right. But yeah, hopefully one day I'll get over there and meet you all. That'd be so fun.
Yeah.
So good.
Definitely. Definitely.
I miss the old
so-
days where I used to be able to go to the States without a passport. And we used to be, we could just go. We could just go
Yeah.
over go shopping, go for the day.
Oh yeah,
for
that would have been
days,
fun.
and it was so nice. And now
It's
so different.
yeah, no, and it's so expensive. I mean, for me to fly within my own country, it's good grief. It's expensive. And I'm only flying to like Melbourne or Sydney or something. And it's like, what the heck? It's cheaper for me to fly to England or something. Like, what? Supporting
It's
my
the
own
same
country and I'm
here.
yet, oh,
Yeah.
crikey.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Far out.
If I've got a flight in, say for instance, from Newcastle to say London, it's about £25.
Mm-hmm.
But if I just took baggage, like say like a big hold on, like a carry on,
Yeah.
bag, £35
That's a fair bit.
for that literally for that piece of luggage. So it's talking
Oh,
55,
good grief.
60 quid.
That's a lot.
Yeah.
Just for a piece of baggage.
Yeah.
I mean,
So this
we can-
girl, had a brainwave. She had a brainwave.
yeah.
She put in a package. This bag full of clothes and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Literally put it in a package. Sent it by courier.
Mm-hmm.
Only cost her £2.50.
Oh, good grief. So she sent her clothes ahead of her.
Yeah, I paid £25 to go to. I think she went from Bristol up to Glasgow.
Yeah, well, I think my parents many years ago when they went to the UK, I think they left one piece of baggage somewhere, and then they just had a little backpack with them for a week or two, and then they lived out of those clothes. It
Yeah.
was fine. It was so much cheaper
Yeah.
than carrying this big massive suitcase everywhere.
Yeah.
I've seen people
depends.
they put all of their clothes on.
Yes. Oh, they're layers. I know. Oh, I
They
have a
wear
little,
out. They wear it all.
yeah, or a little carry on bag that I've actually got. I can fit a lot of stuff in there, so that might be a good idea.
Yeah.
I think I'll do that. I just stuff everything there, roll it up, squash it, and just iron it if I need to, or something when I get there, and just wash and wear, sort of thing. Because I've done that before. When I went in Singapore. I just washed it. You know what I mean, with a bit of soap, and that was it.
Yeah.
And wore the next few days. So it just saves a lot of, you know, extra stuff.
Would you go back to Singapore?
Yes, I would.
Yeah.
It's beautiful and it's clean and it's safe. I mean, it's a bit more expensive, but it's beautiful. Oh,
Yeah. Cool.
amazing. Amazing. But yeah, we'll see how we go. Hopefully,
Yeah.
hopefully I'll get there. Oh, I've been wanting to go for so long. Oh, so long. See where my dad lived, see family, see friends. And it's just, oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Listen, would you go over to Singapore?
If somebody went with me, I would.
I'd go with you. I come, I come and I'll show you. I'll show you around. I'll show you where to go. All the
Yeah.
good
If
spots.
I if I've been somewhere before, I don't mind going alone. But going to a place that you've never been before, like to like flying across the
Yeah.
water kind of thing,
Mm-hmm.
it would
Yeah.
be um interesting to go yourself.
Yes.
And
Yeah. Well,
if
that's why.
if you yeah, if you knew people there or
Mm.
it would be different if you had like a guide, that would be,
Yes.
okay. But just to go there, like as a woman, I would be worried. It would be worrisome for me to go by myself.
Yeah. Yeah. But
So,
yeah, and that's why I went with my mum and dad to Singapore because they've been before and they knew what they were doing, and that was my first ever, international trip. So it was, yeah. So
yeah.
but yeah, so we'll see, and I hope so. So I'll keep you posted anyway. Keep me posted.
Cool.
I am,
But
yeah,
whatever,
very
as
hopeful.
long as
So
you're safe, that's the main thing. I know
yes,
I know it'll work out the way it's supposed to.
yeah. Wherever I'm supposed to be going, then that's fine.
Yeah.
It'll, and if not, then it'll be another time. You know what I mean?
When it's yeah, if it's not safe, then best not
Yeah,
to. Yeah.
yeah. So,
hmm
but yes, I'll definitely come to Canada too.
hmm It's beautiful. It's really beautiful. You
Yeah,
have to go to Jasper and Banff and the mountains. Like it's absolutely amazing. And there's Radium Hot Springs. There's different
yeah.
hot springs too that you can go to.
Oh,
Take you all over the
cool.
place.
Yeah, that'd be fun. So good. But
Yeah.
yeah. Oh, but yeah, hopefully so.
One of these days I will get over to Canada. One of these days.
Oh, save your pennies.
Yeah.
Save your pennies and pounds, and yeah. So
Yeah. Yeah. But I've always wanted
The
to go
other
to
thing,
Canada for a few years.
mm,
yeah.
that train that I showed you, that goes, well, there's one that goes all across Canada. It goes the whole way. But there's the one that goes
Mm,
through BC and stuff, and it's the Rocky Mountain
mm,
train, and it's absolutely amazing. It's like the windows are huge. You get to see all the scenery. Um, it's all inclusive. There's like meals
Hello.
and all this stuff.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi.
Is it,
Hi.
did you get your hair cut shorter?
No,
Oh, right.
maybe next week. We'll see.
You-
But yeah,
Yeah,
it's a bit messy at the moment. Sorry.
yeah. You did mention something about getting your hair cut a little bit shorter.
I will. Maybe next week.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was a bit busy last week, so yeah, that's all right. Just to get all this bulk at the top because it grows so fast and it gets all, yeah. But yeah, I like it short. So much easier to manage.
Yeah, it is. It is, especially when you got relatively long hair. It's annoying,
Mm.
especially when you
Yes.
sleep and you think,
Yes, I know. I've had long hair and it was drove me nuts. I was like, oh, what did I do that for? But yeah, it was just a change, I suppose, at the time, but that's all right. I'm very happy having short hair. It's good.
It's a lot easier. It's a lot easier to
Yes,
manage. I know because
yes.
I've had it. I've had mine short, like pixie cut, like yours, like really,
Mm,
really, like almost
mm.
shaved right off. But
Yeah, yeah.
yeah, but I'd love to do that. I'd love to do it again, but I don't know. I don't know. I might cry. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's funny how you get kind of like connected with your hair, right? I don't know, but
But yeah, no, it's, that's all right. I suppose,
yeah.
yeah. I mean, everyone likes either hair or long or short, but yeah, I like mine short. So my mum's the
Yeah.
same. She has her hair really short, so yeah, it's just
I-
easier.
I've I've had really short. I've had like really, 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 really long,
Mm,
like way to my thighs, kind of long.
yes, I've
Um,
I've
yeah.
I've been blonde before, as probably seen. Dyed it blonde.
Uh, my hair went blonde. It goes blonder in the summer.
Yeah,
When I was a
no,
kid, it
yeah.
used to get really, really light, and I used to go to the pool, to the outdoor pool. So the
Mm,
chlorine and stuff would bleach. It would do the
yeah.
bleach effect.
Also,
Um, yeah.
right.
So yeah.
But yeah, so sorry. I won't show my messy kitchen.
with
My
this,
kitchen's a mess, sorry.
what you been cooking?
Oh, I haven't cooked anything yet. I'll do that this afternoon. Um, it will be some cupcakes for a teacher at my school for her son for his birthday. So I'll do that. And then I'll probably make a pav because I got lots of eggs to use, so I'll make a pav this afternoon. That'll be nice. That's good.
What
So
is that? Pa Pop?
Pavlova.
a pavlova,
Oh,
pavlova. Sorry, a pav. I'm short and everything as we do. But yeah, pav. Um, I have lots of eggs to use, so I'll do that. They're good. Yeah.
I like the walls. I like how there's the archway
Oh,
right where you're
yeah.
standing. I love
Yeah.
that.
That's just
I love
that's
that.
exposed brick. Some of the houses like that, but yeah, it's a 70s house, so it's brown.
Hmm. Yeah, that's
But yeah,
nice. Love that. Hmm.
yeah, it's nice. It's a nice house. But yeah, sorry, I won't show my mess. It's embarrassing. All right. No, it's just the kitchen.
We all have that, Ozzy.
Little messy kitchen. Being getting ready to
I
cook
still
in.
have to
So
do mine. I still have to do mine, so I'm not going to show you mine either.
I
Don't feel
won't
bad.
show my messy kitchen. I'll walk straight past it and go up to the lounge room. My other way. Oh, upstairs. Right. I'll go up here. Sorry. I'll sit down. That better.
So have you watched any TV shows or seen
I
any
just
good
finished
movies or
I just finished watching, it's a bit embarrassing, Bridgerton, the new series, the new oh, I had to fast forward a few bits, so it's a bit embarrassing, but it was so good. So good. But yeah, I did enjoy it.
I haven't watched it. So I've been debating. But there's so many. I have a list of so many different things I need to
Yeah,
watch,
there's a new
and it's on there.
there's a new Sherlock out too. The young Sherlock.
Mm,
I want to watch that too. So hopefully I'll get to that
mhm.
soon. But yeah, he's just finding the
There's
time and sorry?
I was just gonna say there's a new movie coming out. Uh, it's called The Bride, and it's
Mm-hmm.
basically Frankenstein's bride.
Oh,
And
okay.
I'm trying to remember the actor that's in it. He was in Batman. He was one of the Batmans. I'm trying to remember his name now. It's called Bride,
Mm-hmm.
and it's coming out soon. And I love to
Yeah.
see her. Uh,
I've got the thing. I've got the
Maggie Gyllenhaal and Christian Bale.
yeah.
Um, Jesse Buckley as well. But
Okay.
Christian Bale
Oh,
and
and one of
Maggie
the side
Gyllenhaal.
guard,
And
and Jake.
so it looks so good. It looks so
Mm.
good.
Yeah, it looks good. I'll have to check it out later.
Hmm. And it's like a newly imagined way to look at Frankenstein, right?
Oh,
It's like a modern version.
Mm.
Jesse Buckley. They play Ida, the bride, and Mary Shelley.
Ooh,
So
So, hmm it looks
cool.
really good. It looks really, really cool.
Yeah, I'll have to check it out.
Hmm it's kind of a horror movie. It's a little bit of a horror movie, but
Okay.
it's um what do they call it? Uh, sci-fi. A little
Okay.
bit of horror, but it's more of a sci-fi.
Okay.
Um, so yeah, it looks really good. I saw the
Mm.
preview for it, and it looked really good.
That's a bit
Caught my
shaky.
attention, anyways. Mhm.
Mm. Cool.
Yeah,
Mm.
so it looked really good. And there's so many different ones. Like Monarch is coming out again. When is that out? Oh,
bear with us. Wait. Oh, started yesterday
Okay.
on Apple TV,
Okay.
and there is 10 episodes.
Mm-hmm.
With Uh, same actors as before, the same three actors who started it all off in the first season. Anna Swaria, Kirsty Clemens, Ren Watabi, I think you call them. Sorry if I'm butchering some of these with these names. There's also Wyatt Russell and Kurt Russell. It's going to be back in it again because I did see a bit of a clip of the second season of Monarch. It looks really good. So
Cool.
So it already started.
sorry.
It already started, so I can
Yeah, it started yesterday
go on.
Okay.
on the 27th.
Cool.
Cool. I knew it was coming, but I wasn't sure exactly.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, the reason why it took so long to do the second season was because of all of the CG they had to do. So yeah, it's like especially when they're bringing in I think it's about 2, maybe 3 new monsters. So it's we got to get all the assets for that to actually do the monsters because they've already got Godzilla asset for them to actually design everything around Godzilla. But when they bring in new stuff, they've got to create the new assets from the ground up to actually. And that takes the time, basically. It's a bit like building a house. You can't just well technically you can with a flat pack, but even the flat pack you got to construct it all. You got to put all the pieces together, and that's what. So yeah, it's but with Kurt and Wyatt Russell, it's Kurt and Wyatt Russell.
Yeah.
Cool.
I've always liked Kurt Russell, and his son is
Yeah.
is just a chip off the old block.
He's a spit of a Wyatt is just a spit of Kurt. He's definitely got his eyes.
Yeah.
His eyes, his nose.
Oh.
Yeah, a lot.
Yeah.
It's not like him. Yeah, they did well in picking his son to do it because looks a lot like him.
Yeah. Because Wyatt plays the younger version of the same character, and obviously Kurt is the older version of the same character. Because obviously there's a time difference. There's a time difference. Because Wyatt's version of the same character is from the 1950s. Obviously, Kurt's obviously this time set in this time period. So when they cross over into the whole Earth, spoiler if you haven't watched the first one, or Kong Skull Island, not Kong Skull Island. Godzilla vs Kong. They brought in the Hollow Earth proper because they mentioned it in this Kong Skull Island and Godzilla King of the Monsters, and but they fully brought it into the Godzilla vs Kong. So they use the heaves from the heaves, which is I couldn't be exactly. But anyway, they've used these machines to get into the Hollow Earth and take Kong into the Hollow Earth, and that's how they get trapped.
Mm.
So it's it's very complicated. But you got to really pay attention to not only to the TV series, but also the movies as well, because basically they're doing like a lot of crossovers. It's really really difficult to actually, because each film threads into some threads together. If you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Mm.
That's why I like to have like physical movies. So then if I own them, then I can just play them whenever I want instead of having to rely on a streaming service. 'Cause even with Netflix
Mm.
and stuff, like stuff gets deleted every so often,
Mm-hmm.
right? And you don't,
Yeah.
like say you want to watch it again and it's deleted.
Yeah.
You don't
Yeah.
really own it,
I'll
Mm-hmm.
be right back.
No worries.
right?
But yeah, yeah, I see what you mean. But yeah, it's good. Sorry, words. What I meant was that I'm glad I got DVDs so that I could actually, watch it if it's not on Netflix. You know what I mean? It's good to
Mhm.
have that. Yeah.
Yeah. And there's times when I like I'll go back and I'll be like I haven't had the time to do it now, but I used to do
Yeah.
where I go and I watch different like shows and stuff because I'll have like the seasons like
Mm-hmm.
Dexter and stuff. I have like all the seasons of them and I'll go back and I'll do
Yeah.
like a watch party. Get the popcorn
Mm-hmm.
out and
Yeah.
and just do a
Yeah.
watch party.
My
Um,
daughter's got a lot. Well, my oldest daughter's got lots of series like that she has and DVDs, and so. But yeah, I've kept some like for me, but the rest I gave to when she moved out. So I've got Friends, the whole Friends series. What else I got?
my brother loved them. He loved
Yeah,
Friends. I didn't mind it
so
either.
fun.
I think I might have them when he passed away, but
Oh,
there's a lot of
yeah,
them that I ended up with them.
yeah. I've got
But he was like
Pirate.
I liked to see I liked Friends, but he was like he
Mm,
really
yeah,
yeah.
I've got Pirates. I've got The Hobbits. I've got
Mm,
Lord of the Rings. So
I have that
yeah,
too. Yeah.
it's so good. Love that movie.
Mhm.
But
That's
yeah,
my favorite is the Lord of the Rings. So
yeah, it's so
um
good.
yeah. Braveheart is another one that I
Yes, I
can
love
watch
that movie too.
over and oh, I love that movie. Um, Gladiator. I still haven't
Yes,
seen the new Gladiator. I haven't seen
no,
the new one.
I haven't either. I'll try and get to some movies and stuff in the holidays. Well, in my holidays, in about 4 weeks or so, and then hopefully get away too. I'm hanging out just to have a change of scenery. So
Mm,
yeah,
yeah.
but yes,
Mhm.
Check your Instagram there, Lisa.
okay,
Yeah.
all good,
Yeah, all good. All good.
all good,
Um,
good.
yeah,
Have you got
yeah.
Have you got your PayPal set up yet, Elle?
No, not yet. I was waiting
Ah,
to get it YouTube sorted out. Now that I've got YouTube
yes,
sorted out, I'll
yes,
be sorting out the. So I'm going to be sorting out hopefully Monday. Hopefully
right,
Monday is going
cool.
to be sorting something out with PayPal.
Yes, oh, good,
So
good, good. You might get something extra special.
Yeah.
From me. So
Yeah, might
watch
take
out.
a while first before we
Yeah, that's
sort it
fine.
out completely. So
That's fine.
anyway, we're going to call it.
All right.
I've got to head off to work in about 5 minutes. So
All right.
yeah, the day job calls, so to speak.
Yes.
So guys,
Fortune
it's been an
cookie.
absolute blast.
Fortune
Yeah,
cookie.
fortune cookie.
Improve yourself. Practice makes perfect. Woo! That's a good one. Lucky
Yeah.
numbers 8, 9, 22, 37, 40, 43. Good luck. All
Ooh.
right.
If you win, we won 10%.
Yeah. And I'll fly over quicker.
Right.
I won't say. I was going to say my own security.
Yeah. 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 So, guys, like we normally say, what's final words before we go?
I'll let Ozzy go first.
Okay. Be safe and don't drink and drive. Get a mate who's not drinking to take you. Get an Uber. Get a taxi. Get I don't know, a bus so you can get home safe or stay somewhere if you got the money.
Yeah. Lisa?
Be kind. Be a kind person. And we never know what people are going through. So be kind. Look after each other. Love you guys. We want to see you back here. Like Ozzy said, um, don't drink and drive. And if you go to a bar, look after your friends. Keep an eye on each other. Just be safe. Be safe out there, guys, because we want to see you back here having fun.
Yes.
So yeah.
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 Yeah. We want you back here, have a bit of fun, have a bit of a laugh. Enjoyed getting involved with doing the interviews as well, ask questions and stuff. So,
Yes.
yeah, don't drink and drive. It's a full on dick move. So just don't do it. Just don't do it.
Yes.
So, guys, we're going to call it there, and we'll see
Alright.
you on Monday
Yes.
with Matt Howlett.
Alright,
He's
cool.
very funny, very cool dude. So, until next time, guys, we'll catch you on
Bye.
the others.
Bye.
Bye.
Love you
Love
all.
you. Bye.